Well, hello, everybody. My name is Tom Boone, and I'm with the Outreach Foundation. I'm the Associate Director for Mission, and we are in China. It's great to be here again, and I'm delighted that we have a member of our board, Jack Baca, with us on this trip. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Tom.
Well, Jack, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Not too interesting. I've been a pastor in the Presbyterian Church for going on 43 years now, and for the last 26 years been pastor of the Village Church in Rancho Santa Fe, California, just a little bit north of San Diego. And for about the last 22 years, for most of those years, I've been privileged to be part of the Board of Trustees of the Outreach Foundation and had a chance to travel with you into
Yes,
Lithuania
yes,
and
I
Poland
remember
and
that.
Spain.
Yeah.
Also with outreach groups into Lebanon, Syria, Iraq,
Yes.
and now this is my first time to come to China
Yeah,
ever.
and I was going to say, you have been all over the world, but welcome to the far eastern side of the
Indeed,
world.
my first time here.
With it being your first time, I like to ask first timers, what has surprised you so far about this part of the world?
Yeah, that's an interesting thought because I, as someone who's never been to the Far East, I really didn't know what to expect. But we've been in Hong Kong, now in Shanghai, amazingly huge, wonderful cities, very modern, very sophisticated.
Yes.
Obviously, some influence of the West on those cities, but magnificent culture, incredibly friendly people,
Yes,
people
yes.
that want to visit with you, people that want to hear about you.
Yeah.
The food's great. It's just been a magnificent experience so far.
Well, and we're really glad you've come on this visit. One of our partners that is really solid rock for us, really bedrock, is Christian Communications Limited. We had a great visit with them in Hong Kong before coming to Shanghai. And Jack, I'd just like to get your take on how do you see God at work through CCL?
Yeah, I was so impressed with CCL because of their commitment to spreading the gospel, their commitment to helping to educate the church. And the thing that struck me so much about CCL was that they're providing books for people. Now, as a pastor, as a student of history, books are a huge part of my life. People will tell you, in my office at the church, in my office at home, all over my house, it's just books everywhere. And growing up in the West, books were just always readily available to me. I know as a kid, a little kid growing up in grade school, they would every month or so they'd pass out a pamphlet from the Scholastic Book Society.
Yes,
think
I
it was.
remember
Right, you
that.
remember the
I do.
Scholastic Book
I
Club?
absolutely
And
remember that.
and I would usually order as many books as the rest of the class combined, and 20, 30 books at a time. So books have been so important to me, so readily available. But here in so much of China, books, especially books and literature about faith, are just not available to people.
That's right.
And the ministry of CCL is to provide books for people.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't sound like much to people from the West, but here in the East, that's an incredible thing.
Right.
And so we had a chance to be with some of Chris's friends.
Yes,
And
yes.
had a chance to visit a bookstore and get some books for them. And they were like kids in a candy
Wasn't
shop.
that remarkable?
It was remarkable. It's like I used to be, and still am, frankly.
Right.
It was so hard when we went into that bookstore not to buy some books, but they were in Chinese. They weren't going to do me any
Everything
good,
was
but
in
I just wanted to
Chinese.
buy books. But they were so excited by that, and I think the ministry of CCL to be able to provide books to folks who can't afford them, books about things that are simply not available.
Right.
What an amazing way to spread the gospel and train leaders in the church and help people get more just knowledgeable about their faith in Christ.
Yeah.
It was a truly exciting thing to me to see
Well, and
that
I
happen.
can see the enthusiasm
Yeah.
just reading your body language.
Yeah, absolutely.
Folks, that's really just a great summary, I think, of what God is up to through this partner. Matthew Fung is the executive director. We had a delightful visit with him. He extends his greetings and his thanks to you. Thanks to the generosity of the donors at the Outreach Foundation, we were able to donate 100 book sets at $150
Yes.
a piece. That was just an amazing gift. So thank you all for that, and thank you for your continued prayers that are with us through this visit. God bless you all.